Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. How are you? My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here. It's Friday. We are here almost at the end of the week, and what a day to finish your week on. We've got so much coming up. I know so many of you absolutely loved the little preview show that we had with Lily this morning on our brand new launch, and it has already been very, very busy, this pick of the week, as we thought it would be off the back of the various little sneaky peeks that we've done and the HSN preview shows. Today's launch, I think you are going to absolutely love, and if you are serious about your card making, then this is a tool, this is a bit of kit that you're going to absolutely want to get your hands on. We'll talk about the pick of the week in this little show here in Wake Up Call. Then coming up at 2 o'clock this afternoon, we've got a 2-hour show split into two, the official launch of the pick of the week. Following that, I've got a show I can't tell you too much about, unfortunately, because it's 60-minute deals, and you know the drill with 60-minute deals. The deals in that show will go live 5 minutes before. You'll have that hour to shop the show, and then the deals will disappear 5 minutes after the show. What's in the show? I don't know, but you know the 60-minute deal show are always fantastic, so make sure you're in for that. And then tonight, live at 5, we are back with, well, the biggest end of the week possible in the world of craft. Friday night live. It's going to be a cracker tonight. We have got more fun and games, more prizes to be won. We've got your Friday night faves, we've got price drops, and your chance, of course, to win your basket. I think it was Catherine who won her basket last week, so if you're shopping in that show, we could be refunding the cost of your basket to you. So it is a jam-packed day lined up. Lily's going to be with me a little bit later on for Friday Night Live, but with me for the other 3 shows that we've got today. She's back, the busiest woman in the world, but we've managed to go her for 3 hours today for 3 fantastic shows. It is the one and only Sara. How are you?
I am tremendous. You'll be pleased to know I got back from HSN. I landed yesterday morning, had a busy day in London. I was at QVC, came back up. I had a great night's sleep last night. I am not jet lagged. I am, and that's not me being sarcastic. I slept great. I am right with you. I had to be in today because I'm telling you now, so the pick of the week that we're launching today, I launched it on HSN earlier this week. In fact, let me know in the comments if you're watching and you pick this up on HSN. I was with Adam for this earlier this week. My word, the feedback on it was absolutely off the chart. So I'm very, very excited. I've got a lot of stuff to show you as well. So whereas on HSN, I only had like 6 minutes to show you the basics. Wait till you see what I'm going to be showing you in the full launch show later.
Is that all you get? 6 minutes?
Yeah, 6 minutes. They're like, come on, Sarah, get them shown, get it moved, on the next one, boom, next one, in you go. It's how it goes.
Wow. Well, listen, we've got more time today. We've got this little sneaky peek here, and then an hour later on as well. So, yes, get in touch. Let us know if there's anything particular that you want to see. Feel free to shout up over the course of the show. Let me say a few quick hellos, and then I'll show you exactly everything that you're going to be getting, because if you get in nice and early, you'll get yourself a free goodie bag with this deal as well. Radical rates on the socials for this show with Betty Weaver already in from Idaho. Stephen Nicole says, good afternoon, Sarah. Where's my good afternoon? Where's
Good afternoon, Benjamin.
Thank you. Louise Burton says hello. Julia's joined us from Exmouth. Lois in Ohio. Melanie D in Florida. And Christine Baker says hello from Alberta, Canada at 4:36 a.m. I'm staying awake to catch the template show and hope one day there might be templates for 7-inch and 8-inch square cards, you say. And Colin Pasali says, hello, Sarah. Crafting Diva here. What a great visit with you and Liam. Did you have breakfast with them this time?
We surely did.
We surely did.
Well, it was going to be my last time ever in Florida. So the Crafting Divas were like, do you want to do breakfast again? I was like, hell yeah, I want to do breakfast again. Let's hit up Cracker Barrel.
Cracker Barrel. Is it that literally, that's where you go every time, isn't it? Cracker Barrel.
Well, no, I went last time and I went this time. But it is a big breakfast spot in Florida.
Okay. When I get over to Florida, that's where I'm hitting up. I'll be at the Cracker Barrel, the Crafting Divas. I'll be there. Right, let's quickly show you the Showstopper, because this has already been flying very, very busy. You are going to get the brand new launch. If hopefully you managed to pop in with Lily a little bit earlier on and see her take on this, but you are going to get the brand new envelope templates in here, allowing you to make a whole host of different size envelopes, not only the envelopes, but also the envelope liners as well. You're going to get your set of papers, which I know Sarah will go through, 12 designs, 3 of each. You buy that, And then you also buy the beautiful Watercolour Waves paper pad, which is back in stock.
That's all out on HSN too.
I'm not surprised. Sold out here, and we've got that back in as well. So you get the brand new launch, you get the amazing Watercolour Waves pad, and then up here we give you your goodie bag. Now this is worth £31 or $40. You buy this collection, we give you this for free. It's loads of beautiful embellishments from Violet Studio. We're talking about enamel dots and bows and pom-poms and stickers of different sizes and varieties. And then you're also going to get 2 of those fantastic stamp and frame sets with the Valentine's here. And then you've got the champagne celebration just here. £31, $40 worth for absolutely nothing when you buy the Showstopper. Lynn's already got this from HSN, supposed to come today. And Kathy says, good morning, I purchased it on HSN and it is already shipped. This is your price, $50.38, $61.52. Obviously, check your tariffs on the US website. But listen, let's get into this. And for anyone who's been under a rock, Sara, not seen our preview, didn't watch HSN, why has this been so popular?
Right, okay, so for 20 years now, people, I've been telling you, don't spend ages making a beautiful card and then put it in a plain white envelope. You can do matching envelopes for your card and it just elevates that experience. I mean, look at this. It can be a really ordinary card. Not that I'm saying this card's ordinary, but it can be a really ordinary card, very simple, but the experience is elevated to that next level by having the matching envelope. Now, our enveloper, for years I've been teaching you how to make these sorts of envelopes, right? So where you've got the pocket and the fold. But there's 2 styles of envelopes. You've either got these style or you've got the pocket style envelopes, and you get all these envelopes in all different sizes. So there's a slimline pocket style envelope. Here is a mini but traditional style envelope, right? So different again. Here's another little one. I mean, there's hundreds. There's another slimline one. Here is another slimline one.
Yeah.
Here is another regular size one. Here is a larger 5x7 standard size one. These are all envelopes, 6x6. These are all envelopes that you are going to want to be doing, guys, and doing the matching cards for.
Papers are gorgeous as well.
And well, let me get to that. So, in your envelope maker, so your pick of the week, the brand new launch. Remember, every week, 2 o'clock on a Friday, biggest launch of the week, your pick of the week. This is just a bit of a preview, right? So, I've messed up my display. Sorry, guys. Right. Look, oh, no.
I can tell you're not jet lagged. Look at this. She's destroying the place already.
I tell you what, Sara's back.
She's back.
She's back. Right, so what we've done, yes. So the way I always made envelopes for years is without envelope folding boards.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of people either struggle with that or they want the other styles of envelopes. So we've started doing a few templates. So when we did our template library, there were a handful of envelopes across the collection and the feedback on said envelopes were incredible. Now, what people want is they don't just want to make the envelope. So there's one size envelope. Here is, there's your standard 5x7 envelope. There's your one that does a quarter US letter as a pocket style envelope. There's your DL, DeLong, as I used to always call them. The DeLong envelopes as a pocket style. Your 5x5. But then with each of these, you also have the liner template. So you make the envelope. Then look how much more professional they look when they have that liner inside. So you've got the envelope and the envelope liner, okay? So we've got the envelopes for all of your popular sizes. Now, do you want me just to read them out, what they are?
Yeah, go on.
So 5x5.
Yeah.
DL.
Yeah.
Right? You've got quarter US letter.
Yeah.
5x7.
Yeah.
A6. There's the template for quarter US letter in the different style. There's your 5.5-inch square. This is your money envelope template. It's brilliant, this one, for putting your little money. It's this size here, for putting your money in.
Oh,
right?
yes.
Now, I've got them in a random order. There's the liner for your 4x4, the liner for your 3x6. There is your slimline envelope template. That's a really popular size at the moment. There's your A6 liner. There's your 5x7 liner. There's your money envelope liner.
It's busy already.
Your 4x6 envelope. Oh, your little 3x6.
Nice.
Your 4.5-inch square liner. We've got our 4.5-inch square. So there you see. There's the template, there's the liner, right? Quarter US letter, 4x4, 4x6 liner, quarter US letter liner, 5x5 liner. You've got your DL liner, your A6 liner template, your slimline liner template, and your A6 standard envelope template.
Wowee.
28 templates. Now, on the bottom of the screen is the price just to buy the templates. It's not just the templates though, because you buy the templates and in the box with the templates for free. So it's $49.99 or $59.95 for the set of 28 templates.
Yep.
So they're working out at like £2 or $2.20 or whatever a template. But then we send you 36 sheets of paper absolutely free. And they are all papers which are multi-directional.
Nice.
Now, I'm going to be using these papers in my demonstrations. However, we do beautiful papers. So
we do.
You can make envelopes in any one of the papers that you've got, right? That is our envelope set. I am going to be making a basic envelope to show you. Then I'm going to talk you through what we'll be looking at in the main Pick of the Week launch and the demonstrations I'm going to be doing because you take them another level. But bear in mind, if you are going for this, and you also love the watercolour waves papers, which, let's face it, who doesn't absolutely love them?
Exactly.
If you buy the templates and the watercolour waves, which even if you've got one, you'd want another one, you get a free £30, $40 goodie bag. So wherever you are shopping, and I know there's a few of you shopping in the US, and I'm conscious we still have to pay a little bit extra for the tariffs, not as much as it was, but the amount that you're going to pay extra is not even close to what you're saving based on the freebies. So I just want you to weigh it all up and give it some rounded thought. That Showstopper is a really good buy.
It is a really good buy, and we are already very, very busy right across the board here. Loads of you tuning in to join us as well, which is marvellous. Thank you to Colleen, who says, Ben, the Crafting Divas will take you to Cracker Barrel. I'm there. I'm there at some point in the future. Laura says, good afternoon, that's me under that rock. I haven't seen these at all. Are you impressed, Laura? I'm sure you are. And Lily's watching as well, saying hello to Ben and Sarah and everyone. Excited to see Sarah's take on this fabulous launch. Listen, if you are getting the brand new collection, you might want to add in your card making goodie bag as well, which is a sensational bundle actually. If you're picking this up, there's 2 items which are going to make up the value of your bag, and then everything else within it you are getting for absolutely nothing. So if I show you within this bag, you're going to get your 4.5 by 6.5 creator card die, which is called the Birds of Love. You pay for that one, and then you've got your 5.5 by 5.5 flower power, man. And you get those 2 in the bag, and everything else you're about to see you will be getting for free. So we're going to throw in one of our colourable creator card dies. That is the beautiful butterfly. You're then also going to get the dragonfly from the same collection. So it's a set of creator card dies, gives you the shape and then the stamp to be able to go onto the top of it as well, so you can create that creator card effect and then colour in your stamped elements. So you're getting both of those for free, plus we're going to give you one of those brilliant cards from the Patchwork creator card set, which is that sweet honeycomb. So all of that for free when you buy those 2, but then on top of that, we're giving you card making kits from the Violet Studio range. These are really fun, I think, if you want to do some crafting with the kids or the grandkids, because you get everything within these little kits to make some cute little cards. You've got your card blanks, you've got your envelopes in there, and then you've got little toppers, and you've got your foam pads, and you've got, in this case, little gems and pom-poms. You've then got your second card making kit as well. This is the sort of style that you're going to be working with. Once again, how many cards do you get in there, Ben? You get 6 A3 cards and envelopes, 6 card toppers, your ribbon, and then your foam pads. And then on top of that, you've also got the third card making kit as well. So 3 card making kits and 5 die sets for £24 or $32. Incredible value for money, and as I say, something that you might want to pop into your basket alongside your brand new Pick of the Week. And then to decorate all that lot up, we've popped together a really fun little gem bundle which has got loads of different gems in it, also your adhesive and your picky up, pokey down tools, the fish would call it. So handy. The perfect tool if you are working with things like the gems in this collection, like the pearls as well. Difficult sometimes, isn't it, with your tweezers to pick up little embellishments. It might be a little bit fiddly. Maybe you've got dexterity issues. This is potentially going to help you out. You've got your wax tool plus a refill in there. We've also popped in your gem adhesive, which is going to be the perfect adhesive to stick the pot of pearls we're going to give you, the pot of beautiful faceted blue and purple gems, and then you've got the blue and green gems included in there as well. So all of that added into that bundle should be £30 or $40. Yeah, £16 platinum, $22.40. So some nice little added extras to get the most value out of your cart. Already, as I say, we are very, very busy. 10% of the Pick of the Week gone already. It's supposed to last the week. 10% of the stock has already gone inside 15 minutes of the preview show. It doesn't even officially launch for another hour and 3/4, so you know what to do. Snap it up now. And I think this is brilliant because we talk so often, don't we, about how do you make beautiful cards, but then you neglect the envelope. Maybe it is because you can't be bothered to do it, you don't know how to do it, you find it too difficult to make your own envelopes. Now we make it easy for you with this system, and we even give you the template to be able to decorate the inside of that envelope as well. But let's not just talk about it. Shall we get into it and see how easy it is to create with this collection, Sarah?
Yes, let me show you exactly how you would go about making an envelope, right? So, over here in the UK, the most popular card size is an A6. We have the equivalent of the popular card sizes in the US for wherever you're watching, but I'm going to do the UK size at the moment, right? Now, every envelope you can either make is a standard envelope, as I would understand, with your fold-ins from the side and your fold-up from the bottom. Or you can make it as what we call a pocket envelope. Let me get the style of a pocket envelope. This is a pocket envelope where you've got like a more fronted bit. So this is more like a legal envelopes would be what you would see like this, right? This is a traditional envelope as we would make them in the craft industry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you for an A6, 2 different styles of templates.
Yep.
That is your template if we were doing a pocket style. This is your template if you were doing your regular style envelope. Both of them are very different to an envelope you'd make on the enveloper as well. Now for each of these, you then also have a liner template. So there are 28 templates in the collection in total. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the slightly non-traditional, the pocketed one, because it's a bit different. You don't see me doing them. Now, 36 sheets of this lovely paper that you get. So you just take on your template. We're going to waste as little space as possible. So I'm going to, I always like to put it down. Can you see I put the sides on the, over the base here?
Yeah.
So that basically it's less to cut as well.
Can I ask you a question? This is a sensible question. They're all sensible questions, but it's a good one that I didn't think of. So Kendall is asking about the size of the card, what size it needs to be for the envelope to make it. So if we talk about the 5x7 envelope, it's obviously slightly bigger than the 5x7 card you're going to make.
A 5x7 envelope is designed to fit a card that is 5x7.
Right.
It's not that the envelope is that size.
Gotcha.
Right? It's going to fit your card that's
Great
that
question,
size.
though.
That was actually a really good question. You're right. So you're going to take this. We're going to cut around this. That is what you get when you do a cut around. Now at this point, I want you to fold and burnish the crease line. So I'm just going to use the edge of a Gemini plate.
Oh, why
here.
not?
Why not? So that I can put in the score line. So yes, you can use, if you've got one of our scoring tools.
Yeah.
But I think the whole point is a lot of people might not have scoring boards. This is brilliant for people who are just starting out in card making and want to do all of the matching envelopes.
Yeah.
It just shows you don't have to have any sort of scoring tool to be able to make really professional looking envelopes.
That's
right?
it.
So here we go. Get that
particularly
one on.
nice, isn't it, Sarah, if you make to sell as well, to have the corresponding envelopes.
So not being funny, but if you are making to sell, you would be crazy not to have the matching envelopes.
Absolutely.
Because it's an easy, it costs you pennies extra, but the value add on the collection, on the card that you've made, is insane, right? So there we go. I'm going to add all of those up.
Perfect.
I'm going to fold them over. And that gives me the base envelope. And then all I'm going to do is pop a little bit of tape down here on the 2 sides, and you will be ready to stick that whole envelope together. Now, you can either leave it at that, or you can then do the liner.
Get the liner, yeah.
So if you want to do the liner, right, where's my matching liner gone? Do you know, I did have the...
You picked up 2 a minute ago.
I picked up 2.
Yeah. So many templates.
Well, you're going to pick it up, you're going to draw around it, and you're going to cut. There it is.
There it is.
Can you see?
Yeah.
I've done the liner template. So you're going to draw around that, you're going to cut that out, and then it is as simple as the liner goes inside, get your fold lines in the right place, and then I just like to do this, and I like to put a little bit of tape all the way over the base like this, right? That is then giving me the perfect envelope. Now I wanted to show you as well, you could actually do, if you wanted to do a fancy card to match, what you could do is use your little bit of off-cut of paper, right? And you could draw around just the top line of the liner, right? So I've done one here where I've drawn around the top line of the liner in the off-cut paper, and then I've done it again in a little bit of blue cardstock, and I've gone around it in the blue cardstock.
Okay.
Now, because you've got a fancy envelope, not being funny, your card doesn't need to be that fancy, right? So what I'm going to do is just a little bit of tape round here.
Yep.
And I'm going to layer up these two so that we've got like a little bit of an edge showing there. And then once I've got those layered up, I'm going to put that onto the front of my card. And then that just needs a little bit of a topper. Die cutter just for you. I just wanted you to see how quick and easy it could be to make a card.
Absolutely.
And now I've done a card
Hey.
which looks professional because I've got the right size envelope. And this is what I mean when we say the envelope is just slightly bigger than the card. So look at how easy that was to do a beautiful envelope with a matching card, and that's just one of the envelope templates that we've got in the collection.
I mean, super speedy, super quick, super easy. Couple of questions, Sarah. Stephanie's asking whether the templates will fit in the box for the template library.
Oh, I like that idea. I like that idea a lot.
That's good. Tracy says, is the 1/4 inch US letter an A2 size?
Very similar.
Right.
So A6 is a 1/4 of UK A4. A2 is a 1/4 of US letter. US letter is a tiny bit thinner and a tiny bit, bit shorter and a bit fatter than a UK A4. So it's not the same, but it's, to the naked eye, it would look almost the same.
Okay. Alexandra says, good afternoon, Sarah and Ben and team. Just me today. Oh, yes, because Elliot was with you yesterday, wasn't he? We were giving him virtual fist bumps. Showstopper checked out. And Sister P4 says, good morning, crafty friends, Sarah, Ben and team. I'm anxiously waiting arrival of this template and paper pack from HSN any day now. If you pick it up from us today, oh dear, £50.38 is your platinum price. And remember, you are buying the brand new templates, so 28 templates in there to be able to make all those different cards from 5x7s to 5x5s, 5.5 by 5.5, 1/4 US letter size, money envelopes, the lot, and then all the liners to be able to go in those too. Plus, you get all of those beautiful papers to be working with as well. And if you buy this bundle, we give you that watercolour wave cardstock included as well, and then on top of that you're getting a goodie bag worth £31 or $40 for absolutely nothing. It's got enamel dots from our Violet Studio range. It's got the little circus goodies in there. You've got stickers alongside that too, and stamp and die sets. All of that is included for absolutely nothing when you pick up the pick of the week. Well done to Tscan64 who says, Showstopper checked out. This is fab. If you don't want to go for the all the extras, the added extras, you don't have to. If you don't want that watercolour wave pad, I don't know why you wouldn't, but if you don't, you can just get the template and paper on its own. Now, very quickly, you will remember, I'm sure, I mean, how can you forget? How can you forget? Keith was here from Paper Dynamics on Wednesday. I've still got earache. And he brought in some fantastic card. We've still got some left in stock for you. How stunning was this? The crystal holographic. Now, I'll say it once, I'll say it twice, I'll say it over and over. If you're looking for the most amazing holographic cardstock, Mr. Keith is your man. This crystal holographic, let me tell you, we had big stocks of this with Keith on Wednesday. We have 25 chances, I think, left now to jump in and grab this. Just remind me, Johnny, how many sheets was it? Was it 25 sheets? 260 GSM. I mean, how stunningly incredible is that cardstock? And it's $14.99, $20.99 as well. Remember, that will be the price that you're paying in the US because this is coming to you from the UK from Keith. So if you want to jump in and grab that, 25 chances left to get your crystal holographic. Just shop the day to be able to pick that up. He also brought in the beautiful ivory cardstock in two different styles, so in that absolutely stunning linen, and as Keith would do, can I do the look how much you get, boys and girls, look how much you get, boys and girls. A bit of Keith there for you. You're getting 100 sheets, and this is 300 GSM. Jamie's going to get in close here now. You can see the texture, you can see that beautiful detail of the linen there for $16.99. And the point again here, as he was telling you, whenever he comes to us here at Crafters TV, he smashes the price down low for you. £50 this normally retails at, $68, you're getting it for $16.99. That's why people were multi-ordering this beautiful linen cardstock. Take all of your inks to that. Beautiful to just fold and score and make your card blanks out of. Beautiful to to die cut as well. And we were talking about this and also the hammer card along the lines of wedding stationery, along the lines of making beautiful cards with as well. And take a look at this hammer card. He was saying he takes his tiny little hammer and just hammers away into this cardstock to get that absolutely stunning hammered detail. Again, you're getting 100 sheets of this included, 300 GSM once again. There are 55 chances left to grab this. And again, I'll just hold up for comparison, because I know a few of you absolutely love this the other day, just so you can see the difference between that hammered card and then the linen card stock as well. And what a lot of people were doing, because the price was so brilliant, is they were going, well, do you know what? There you go, look at that, that's the shot right there. You can see that difference. You can see the texture of the linen and then that beautiful detail on the hammer card. A lot of people were going, right, I'll have 100 sheets of the hammer card, I'll have 100 sheets of that linen card as well, and I'm still saving myself an absolute huge ton of money when I should be paying £50 for each of those. You're paying just £16.99 for 100 sheets of the hammer, £16.99 for 100 sheets of your linen card stock. But stocks are low. We have bigger stocks than normal because the demand is always big when Keith is in the building, and we are down to the last sort of pickings across the board. Shop the day for all of that. Now, very, very busy. 20% of the pick of the week. The clue's in the name here. The pick of the week, supposed to last the week, and it doesn't even officially launch for another 90 minutes. 20% of the stock has already gone. Is the brand new envelope templates, the templates for the liners to fit into those envelopes, and all of that gorgeous paper that Sara has been working with as well. You're getting that all within this bundle. Once you go for the pick of the week bundle, you get the watercolor waves card pad included, and then we throw in for free £31 or $40 worth of goodies, a goodie bag. So get in nice and quickly. The majority of people going for that pick of the week deal. What a deal on the template, says Colleen Passardi. And Lily says, that was uncanny, Ben. I would have thought Keith was in the room. Showstopper checked out for T-SCAD64. And Tracy says, thank you for answering my question. I'm getting myself confused. Don't worry about it. I confuse myself every single day. Kathy says, what do you use to address the envelope? What do you use to address the envelope? You could just put a little.
I would use one of my die cut, like a nice label, and I would do 2 mats and layers and put the label on there, and then write onto that. If you're thinking like if you've got pattern, like you're thinking if you envelopes like this. Yeah, I would absolutely do a label die cut on the front on white card and do that. And
I'll tell you what you could do, just going back to Keith, I don't know if they're still in stock, but you know those notelet pads he was selling, they're still in stock. Buy those because they'd be absolutely perfect. You get 1,000 sheets for $7.99. They would be absolutely perfect. Shop the day for those. Pop those on the front of your card. Problem solved. Right, let's get back into it. I'm loving, Sara, the fact that people are getting so excited about this because we make these beautiful cards. We can now pimp up our envelopes as well, and from the looks of it, it's a nice simple process as well.
Well, it is, but. So, yes, it's lovely to do envelopes. This takes me back to my very first ever TV show, nearly 20 years ago.
Oh, yes.
When I was selling my envelope maker, and I did my first demonstration. They came back 5 minutes later and said, we're coming to you for another envelope demo, Sara. And I said, well, it's the same demo, it's just an envelope. Mm-hmm. So, this is the beauty of it. You can make any size you want. It's always just the same demo. So, I'm not going to demo how to make an envelope anymore. Oh. You've watched me make an envelope.
Huh.
You can take it to the next level.
Oh.
So, how about doing an envelope on the front of your scrapbook pages? How cute is this? Where we can do a little pocketed envelope that meets in the middle that you can have with your photographs in.
Oh, it's a little reveal envelope.
How stinking cute. And look at that, you can do all your journaling on here as well. Cute. You can do your other little photos on there. I just think that is such a cute way. I will teach you how to do that when we do the official Pick of the Week launch in an hour and a half.
You tease.
Right? My little tease. Also, what about making your own books like this? This takes me back because these are all the demos I used to do 20 years ago. I can remember teaching people how to make little notebooks like this, but notebooks that you can put your own, so say you keep all your receipts and things like that.
Oh, yeah.
This is a book of envelopes.
That's so clever.
So, in the Pick of the Week show, later on, I'm going to teach you how to do an envelope book, right? coming up a little bit later.
I'm loving all this teasing, you see. She's hooking you in.
Well, I'm hooking you in.
Yeah.
When is the biggest launch of the week, Ben?
When is the biggest launch of the week? Pick of the week, 2 p.m. Friday.
2 p.m. Friday. See, I can't do too much now about it. This is what is wake up call technically. It's our little moose boosh, isn't it?
A moose boosh. I've not heard that for a bit.
It's the little tit-a-tat beforehand. However, I am whetting your appetite a bit because how cute is this one? Lovely little, it looks like a little project. However, when we open it, it's actually a little run of envelopes that you can put all your photographs into. I am going to make this one for you, okay?
Wow,
Because
okay.
then I'm going to show you how to do the envelope, but then I'm going to show you how you do the envelope into a lovely little project like this. Now, you can do, the great thing about this project is you can do it in different sizes. So I'm going to do it in a 5.5-inch envelope, right? So what I've done is, I've got one of my lovely sheets of paper, and I've got my 5.5-inch envelope template. Now, just remember, so that you can maximise all the space out the paper, what I do is, I always, instead of lining the template up in the corner, I line up where I'm going to have my cut lines at the top and bottom. So can you see that there? So that I would be trimming them like this. So now I'm just drawing round this bit here like this, and you're going to do all of the line drawing. So this is where I'm going to do my score. It even tells you, look, score line.
Yeah.
But you've got your score lines, and then the outer ones are your cut lines. So I want you to do a little bit of both.
Are we going to be using our heat erasable pens here again if we've got those?
Oh my word, if you had heat erasable pens, guys, that would be genius.
Yeah.
Because do you know what I do? I draw them with the heat erasable pens.
Yeah.
Take this off. After I've done my work, I get my iron.
Oh,
and I just use the iron straight over.
Yeah.
Don't even use the back of the pens and friction, just use the iron, right?
Yeah.
So I want you to draw around that, and I want you to cut that out. So here we go. I've done that whole envelope and I've cut that out. Now what you'll see is a little bit different to how we normally do. These aren't all the same size. I can see that works that way. If I do it this way and I fold these two side bits in, you can tell, can't you tell that's not the top of the envelope? So just have a little bit of a fold in and I can see, right, this is the way I'm going to go. So I'm going to get I used the wrong tape pen before I used my Jotty tape pen. So I'm going to stick my tape down here. And with this paper, what you'll find is it will be perfectly adequate to stick all of that, right? So that is looking like a really nice envelope. What I want you to do is I want you to make 2 of them. There we go. And I want you to make 2 in a corresponding different colour.
Oh, okay.
So I've got 2 in the lemon and I've got 2 in the floral, right? Now, if you look at how I've done this, when I open it out, they are literally, it's as simple as they're connecting onto each other.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my collal all-purpose so that I have a little bit of manoeuvrability.
Yes.
And I want you to do all of the hard work on it or whatever before, all the sticking, before you put the liners in. So we're going to take that first one. I'm going to come in. By the way, I had somebody tell me the other day that we can no longer have the collal all-purpose glue on the US website. Ah. And they were asking me why.
Yeah.
And apparently, because I texted Leanne straight away, it's to do with the fact that the company that make it for us in France have not got all of the certification for the California laws. You know, so if you were wondering why that's not the collal all-purpose is no longer on the website, it's because we're waiting for the certifications.
Right.
So we will be getting it back on, guys, but for all those of you who are really frustrated, I did not know that was an issue until the customers told me about it when they took me for breakfast the other morning.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
So not only is it lovely to go and have breakfast with our lovely viewers, but you get all of the info that we don't know about as well. Well,
yes, so 2 of them are on the Crafters Voice programme.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, so they were taking their responsibilities very, very seriously to give us all of the feedback.
Do we know which 2, or is it very kind of like, you know, undercover if you're in that group? No, you can't tell me, can you? I know.
Well, I don't know. I'm not going to, just in case.
Johnny just said, did they have any feedback
Do you know
from me?
what they did tell me? They were, because I was asking for feedback on all our presenters and all of our craft guests and everything. And I heard loud and clear one of their favourite combos to watch on air.
Yeah.
Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
George and Lily.
Is that right?
George and apparently they were saying Lily has this banter with George that's just absolutely brilliant. And I was like, that is brilliant to know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, obviously they think me and you are good crack.
Oh,
but still, it's good. It was good to hear about somebody else as well, wasn't it?
That's it, yeah. See, loving the weekends.
Bit of love over the weekend. Right, here we go. Let's have a little look. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, I'm going to put some of these templates inside, but then also let's find a nice corresponding paper. So if I put these these ones inside these pieces. Yeah, see that's starting to look a little bit better already, isn't it? So again, when you're doing your stick like this, what you're going to do is you're going to put your glue all over the back. And the good thing about the all-purpose glue, which now feels like adding insult to injury for all of our US people, is that you're going to get this really professional stick, but it's going to form like a secondary barrier layer. So look, I've got that into place. But then when I've got glue where I don't want it here, I love that you can just rub it away, and the whole thing rubs away to absolute perfection.
Look at that.
Right? So there's that one there. And then I'm going to go with my next piece. So just make sure it fits in first of all where I've done the trim out. Yep. And I'm going to do that little bit of cutting. There we go. And I'm going to pop this into here. Now, what I'll need then is I will need my envelope liner.
Yeah.
Because I need to line this one for the 5x5. So let's pick a nice paper that's going to correspond, right? So these are nice. I think one of them red ones. Do you think the red dots would look nice?
Yeah.
Or do we think
Polka
one
dots.
of these?
Little ditzy florals.
Oh, maybe it's this, quite like this. What do you think about that? That one, yes.
Oh, yes.
Right, so now I just need to go through all of my envelopes and find the envelope liner template for the 5x5. Give me a second.
Whilst you're doing that, we can say hi. Oh,
Actually,
you found it.
it was on the top.
Oh.
But I'm only just going to draw around it and cut it out. So you chit chat.
Well, I was just going to say hi to Sharon, who says, "OMG, I'm going to be stealing that, Sarah, for my scrapbook page." That's the envelope reveal, which we'll be seeing later on in the Pick of the Week show.
You tune in for the pick of the week.
Love the idea to put the ticket stubs, playbooks and such in rather than glue to the scrapbook page, says Daisy Wrench. And Julia in Exmouth says, "I saw your first demo, Sarah, and your envelopers was one of the best things I ever bought from QVC."
No, amazing.
Yeah.
Hey,
20 years ago, did you say it was?
It'll be 20 years on the 24th of October.
Well, I never.
Producer Johnny was in the studio. He
was
was
he?
in the studio for my first ever envelope maker.
Was he producing the show?
No.
Oh, you were doing the next show. Ah. He's just saying there was panic in the studio because it was selling out so quick. Yeah.
Some Geordie lass.
Some Geordie lass selling it out.
There you go, you see.
All in your book about that, isn't it? See?
It's all in the book. Yep,
never got
chapter
that
2, that one. You go and have a read.
Yeah.
So.
I think that's on the tariff-free section of our website as well, if you want to
The
pick
book?
that up. I'm sure it is.
Do you know what? Well, of course it will be because it's made in Europe.
Yeah. There is still that section on the US website. I'm not sure how many items are there now, but it was well over 200 up to a couple of days ago. So you can go and have a look there and shop for other bits and pieces. But if you haven't got the book, we can all make it. I can highly recommend it.
You tell him. He's just greasing up the boss here. But you know what? She's well greased. She's happy to be greased. Right. Let's have a little look at this. Is this going to? Oh yes. Now see that's going to look nice in there. So that is. Do you know what I'm going to do as well? Is I'm going to round this off a little bit more. I should have drawn around my template a little bit better. Right. Mm-hmm. So I'm just using that glue to stick this down.
Yeah.
And that is going to pop into place. Now, the beauty of it, like I said, doing that liner, is that you're going to have that manoeuvrability using that glue to pop it into place perfectly, all right? So just rub you around there like that. But then also, I'd cut this one. Do you know what? I've realised I've cut that small. With these ones, I've done it the full width. Do you think I should do it the full width? I think I should do it the full width. Yeah? Are you big enough? Not quite.
Oh, just a tad small.
Right, so you are going to go to there.
It's nice to see this, because to be honest, I know we have an hour now, we have an hour a little bit later on. I did kind of, I did wonder, I didn't wonder, but I kind of thought, is she just going to make envelopes for the whole 2 hours?
Did you doubt me? Did you think, oh, this is going to be a dull day at work? Sarah's just going to keep making envelopes.
Envelope after
You
envelope.
see, I had a plan. Right. You're all dying for that Pick of the Week show now, aren't you? Because you're all dying to see what I do.
Hour and 20 minutes.
Well, you've seen what I'm doing. You're all dying to see it actually be done.
Yeah. And even if you've already bought this off HSN, of course, come back for all the inspiration. Come back for all the ideas.
Oh, yes, we're still here for that. Guys,
Yeah.
we are still got, you know, just whether you're shopping or whether you're learning or whether you're chit-chatting or whatever, everybody is welcome here. And it's, you know, I know a lot of our customers in the US just aren't shopping at the moment. And do you know what? That's absolutely fine. So as long as you lot in the UK keep shopping, we'll still be here.
Yeah, exactly.
We can still keep going as a company then, so you don't need to worry, right?
UK, you keep shopping, US, you keep watching, then we're good.
Yeah, then we're all happy.
Yeah, we're all happy.
And then we'll get all these tariffs and we'll get loads of products that you can buy in the US, because
Yes.
we'll get loads of tariff-free
Problem
stuff
solved.
made in Europe, but give us a few weeks or a few months or whatever and then we'll be sorted. Right, so that all folds up and that is going to come around like that, right? Now, it's up to you. You can either do that or you could always put a different paper on the... Oh, I quite like that idea.
Yeah, I do.
Quite like that idea of making that a little bit different. Should we do that? Let's do that.
Kathy just says, Kathy Green, Mechanicsburg, cannot wait for this to come. She's ordered it from HSN, plus all of my other CC items as well. Yeah, and do join us. It's only an hour at 2 o'clock, because then we're bringing you an hour of 60-minute deals as well. Am I right in saying that's going to be your first 60-minute deal show?
Me? You are right in thinking that, yes.
Yeah. Always very exciting and very busy 60-minute deals. And it's exciting for the fact that we don't know what's on until that clock starts ticking down. So you'll have to come in and join us. Can't give you any sneak peeks, of course.
Yeah. We don't even know what's on until that 60-minute clock starts counting down, guys. So, yes. So enjoy the show with us. Producer Johnny says he knows, don't worry.
Yeah, well, good job he knows.
Good job he knows.
The man who needs to know knows.
Right, so, look, I am feeling the love for this in a big way, right? And then all you want to do, if you want to do a little bit of decoration for it, is you can see I've got some lovely, so I've got this on here.
That's cute.
Yeah, I'm going to pop a little bit of tape down here.
Is that one of those handmade ones from the Violet Studios range, or is that a...
This one here?
Yeah, the flower.
No, it's just a die-cut one.
Oh, is it just
but you could absolutely do a die-cut one from the Violet Studios range. That would look lovely on there, wouldn't it?
That is really pretty.
So that's going to do there, and then a couple of little leaves will just go into place in here.
Yeah.
Oh, I am loving this project, and it just shows you envelope making can be really exciting. I mean, I've spent my whole life saying this, and I think people just laughed at us. They were like, she's just the envelope maker, that one. Yeah, this envelope maker went all over the world making her envelopes, so didn't she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did. I'll show them not just envelope making. Hence, I was like, do you know what? This was due to be the pick of the week last Friday, and I said no. Sorry. Well, that's right. It was whenever it was put in for originally was a date I couldn't do. It wasn't last Friday because I was like, oh, next Friday. Next Friday.
Yes.
And I'm not here.
No.
So I was like, no, we'll not be doing it next Friday. We'll be doing it this Friday.
Exactly right.
So, right, so there we go. So I'll just do that little tie now. I've put that in the wrong place, but never mind. We're live on TV, guys. You get the idea. Oh, my God.
That's amazing.
There. How nice is that?
So pretty.
From a little tie like that. And then it opens up and you've got all the little bits in there. Love it.
Hey, if you too, like me, are like, oh, 2 hours of watching envelopes being made, well, you know that's not the truth now, and loads of great demos coming up for you in that hour. The official launch of the Pick of the Week, which is happening at 2 o'clock this afternoon, so 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific. It is going to be a brilliant show, and 20% of the stock has already gone inside the first 3/4 of an hour of the preview show, so you know what to do. Remember, if you're picking up this bundle, you're getting the Watercolour Waves card included, and then we're also adding in £31 or $40 worth of free goodies. So you're getting stickers, you're getting enamel dots, you're getting little bows in there, plus you're getting that set of stamps and frames included too in die form also. So all of that is included in the bundle. 5038, 6152. Get yours now. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we'll recap on this bundle for you, and then your preview will be just about done. So if you've got stuff in your cart, stuff in your baskets, get it checked out, and we'll meet you back here in about 4 minutes' time.
What I love most about Crafters TV is the community.
Crafters TV brings everyone together from different corners of the world.
It also connects you with people from all over the world.
You guys have been there for me. I feel like you guys are my family.
I feel like I'm crafting along with my friends.
I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much.
When you're having a tough time, you can switch on Crafters TV and you can go on the live chat, and you know people will be there for you as well.
And there's so much support, respect, and inspiration all through the socials.
It's a place where we can all share our love for Crafters Companion, ideas, and get inspiration from each other.
So what's not to love about Crafters TV? So go make a coffee and pull up a chair. Let's all get crafting. I'll see you all there.
Pokey tools and paper pads, gilding, wax and stamping mats, scissors, glitter, builder blocks, faux snow fabric, rocker blocks, Breers, misters, quilting clips, die brush tools, precision snips, finger daubers, acetates, stencils, glue guns and templates, Gemini Pro, Julia and the OG, Gemini Go, Mini and the MIDI, tri-blend brush pens, aqua pens and aqua blends, illustrators, classics and tri-blends and color blends and glitter pens and sparkle pens, outliner pens. Fine tip glue, applicators, envelopes, creators, stamping platforms, boxer boards, the big score and scoreboard, Nina card and craft card, glitter card, matte black card, craft kits, wadding and adhesive sheets, glass mats, guillotines and pen trays, ball tool, dice and zinc trays, miter tools and binding tools and toe bags, USBs, bone folders and punches, low-tech tape pin brushes, stamens, mountboard, flower forming foam, Alpine markers, DVDs, felt quick Triton pads and CDs, gilding flakes and washi tape, tacky glue, red liner tape, craft asphalt press, sparkle pots, Centura pan and sticky dots, pigment ink pads, chunky glue, body bags, all-purpose glue, embossing folders, blending tools, storage folders, much more too. Water reactive ink pads, body bags, craft magnets, year of craft and glue, stick and spray and stick away, dotty tape and split pens, acrylic paint pens, tape pens, watercolor card, rotary cutters, magazines and stamping card, Ultimate Pro and the rotating design board, Octopus Compendium, Sara signature collections, and don't forget discovery kits. Oh, and there's foam pads, think that's it. One final thing, foam on a roll. Foam on a roll.
Hello, my name is Christine Mahoney. I love Crafters TV for so many reasons. Number one is the enjoyment I get from watching Ben and all of the demonstrators making the projects. That's what sells me on buying the products, because they show us how to use them. I love all of the products and all of the paper pads, of course, and everyone involved in Crafters TV and Crafters Companion. And of course the interaction with all of the people that write in. I met some of my best friends for life from Crafters TV, so thank you very much. So, cheers to my favorite crafting company of all time. You bring me such joy, like the taste of fine red wine. The products, the people, and Crafters TV bring me joy, make me happy, and you're all family to me. I love you all so very much. Now let's all stay in touch. Cheers.
Welcome back, everybody. This show's absolutely flown over. We've only got 10 minutes left to kind of recap on the deal for you. Thank you so much to everyone that shopped. I think, you know, I say this about things like, you know, the template library, Academy of Colour. You know, if you're serious about craft, this is a kit again which is going to make life so much easier for you, and it's only going to help you to kind of level up your card making, isn't it? Because if you've got envelopes which are going to match your cards, brilliant. But also you've seen the demos that Sara's already shown you in this show, the demos she's going to show you in the pick of the week. You've got other kind of really creative ways to be able to use these templates within things like your scrapbooks, within things like your cards and other makes. So lots of reasons to jump in and buy this too. Thank you to Christine, who has been checking out. So the US tariff on this, £43. So if you look at it, or $43, I should say. So if you look at it like this, we have put in that goodie bag, which is worth £41 or $41, which kind of negates that tariff, if you like, really. So if you're going for the bundle itself, that's how it kind of works out. All of this stuff you're getting here worth $41. And I know a few people, actually, I'm just hearing in my ear, missed out on this on the HSN show. So it's a great opportunity for you guys to pick it up and get all of this kind of built into the mix as well. And don't forget, you're also going to get the Watercolor Waves card pad, which also, I believe, sold out on HSN. Sold out here on Crafters TV as well. So it's a great opportunity to get this into your crafty stash if you missed out on it, or indeed if you bought it previously and you want more in your life. You get all of the templates, which we'll talk to Sara about again in just a second, because I know a few of you have been asking about the different size envelopes you're going to be making. And with the different size envelope templates, you've got the liner templates in there, plus all of these beautiful papers as well. Of course, think about all the papers that you've got that you'll bring into play to make your envelopes with too, but actually tons of beautiful papers there. all the beautiful colours inside your watercolour waves pad as well. 24 single-sided sheets here. And then this is your goodie bag, essentially. You've got embellishments from the Little Circus collection, the enamel dots, there's 240 of those. The sticker book, 10 sheets of stickers with all sorts of different sentiments on. You've got 2 of our fantastic frame stamp sentiment dies with the champagne celebration, with love on Valentine's. And then you've got your alphabet stickers as well. Actually, alphabet numbers and punctuation on that sticker pad there. There's 97 of those included. If you just want the brand new templates and papers on their own, shop the day for all of that. And we've got plenty on the show for you as well. The goodie bag I know has been popular. The gem collection also very popular. And any of the last knockings from Keith on Wednesday, so the holographic, the ivory cardstock in the linen and also the hammered effect, that is all on the shop the day. So add that into your basket. Hi to Helen who says, I'm loving this, Sarah. And Daisy says, don't you worry, this US customer spent plenty of money on HSN. Ha ha ha. Right, if you have just joined us, 10 minutes left of this preview show, so let's go over everything and then you can lock in with us at 2 o'clock for the official launch of the pick of the week to get all the inspiration. But just bear in mind that we are heading towards a quarter of the stock of it gone already, Sarah, and it doesn't even officially launch for another hour.
I know. Do you know, I love that comment. I don't mind, guys, where you buy our products from, how you engage with it, as long as you, I know a lot of US people, there's a lot of change going on at the moment, as long as you keep showing up, just keep coming, keep being part of our community, keep chatting with us, keep watching the shows, everything like that. Trust that we are working on solutions for how we can make products in different territories so that you won't have to buy our products with tariffs. But that is going to be a longer term project. But in the meantime, whether you're buying our products from HSN, where you're paying the tariff on the wholesale price, not the tariff on the retail price, however it is we're working, just please keep being part of our wider family, because it really does mean the world. Right, let me talk to you about the pick of the week. So I'm actually thrilled with what Christine Mahoney worked out, that if you are buying in the US, the cost of the tariff is actually the same as what the goods you're getting for free is.
Exactly right.
So it's kind of, yeah, I know you're not getting them for free, but at least it's negating your tariff.
Exactly,
so that's one way to look at it, okay? Now, for those of you who weren't here at the top of the show, which usually I'm a bit unforgiving about, but as it is the middle of the night for a lot of our customers, the pick of the week, every Friday at 2 o'clock, which is an hour's time from now, is the biggest launch of the week. We've now decided, just for navigation purposes, for you guys to know, every Friday, 2 o'clock, biggest launch of the week. We're always going to put it in that slot so that it's really easy for you to know what's going on, okay? And then we're also going to do a big launch every week on a Monday in the same slot. So weekday wonder on a Monday, pick of the week on a Friday. The pick of the week this week is our envelope making set. So the set is 28 templates, which is, I'll put the details on the bottom of the screen for you. The 28 templates is £49.99, $59.99. And for free, you get 36 sheets of paper, right? So if I just show you these, I've made a little bit of a mess of them to tidy them all up. So you are getting a 36 sheet paper. It's not a pad because it's not gummed, but you are getting these 36 sheets of paper absolutely free. Now they are single-sided because we are doing envelopes and liners. So let me show you what I mean. These envelopes look really professional because you've got the envelope with the matching liner that you do. Now, when I first started 20 years ago, this is how everybody made envelopes. Everybody wanted to make their envelopes with matching envelope liners. They look so professional. Now, this is a kind of traditional style envelope with the bits in from the side. Yeah. You also have what's called a pocket style envelope, which is this side where it's got a flat piece along the front. And for a lot of your slimline cards, people like to do the pocket style envelopes, or maybe this is the sort of one where you can put money in here, so it's got a little money flap in.
I was going to say you can put a check in there, but nobody does checks anymore, do they?
No, but they put cash in still sometimes. Yeah. There's your little your side one. Cute. There's another one of your money envelopes. There's a standard that's either an A2 in the US or an A6 in the UK. I'm not quite sure which one. There's a little mini slimline envelope you can do for your mini cards. And they are all the most popular card sizes that we've done you the matching envelopes for. So in those sizes, now I'm going to take you through the templates now. What I should have done is split my templates into templates and liners. Yes. But I didn't. So I'll do that now though. Look, you've got 5x5 envelope, right? A 6 envelope as a pocket. You've got the liner for your A6. You've got the A6 is the pocket style envelope. You've got the liner for your 5x5, liner for your slimline, liner for your DL, liner for your quarter US letter, liner for your 4x6. Envelope template for your 4x4, liner for your quarter US letter, template for a 3x6, template for a 4x6, liner template for the money envelope, liner for your 5x7, envelope template for your slimline card, liner template for your 3x6, liner for your 4x4. There's your money envelope template we were looking at, your liner for your 4.5-inch square. There's your 4.5-inch square envelope on its own, your template for your quarter US letter, your 5x7. Your quarter US letter is a pocket, your DL, DeLong as I call them, your liner template for your 5x5 and your envelope template for your 5x5. So you are getting 28 templates in total. So essentially it's 28 templates. It's just under £2 a template, or it's about $2.20 or whatever a template. Templates like that, you're usually looking at £4 or £5 or dollars a template. So really good value. And your 36 sheets of cardstock to be able to do these really professional cards, but really professional envelopes. However, I did say, so earlier in the show, I made a lovely card and envelope, but then we also made this beautiful thing here. So this is where you can take them on to the next level and you can do a little roll of envelopes. Or in the actual Pick of the Week launch, I'm going to teach you how to do a little envelope book and put all of these envelopes together. Maybe you keep your receipts or you keep your notes for things. That's an envelope book. And also, I love this idea of incorporating your envelopes into your scrapbooks, right? So we're going to learn how to do this. We're going to make your standard envelope here. I'm going to make it with the little fold. And then I love this idea of having the journaling space on here and some of the little mini templates. So we'll do that project, basically so I can take it home for my boys tonight as well. So we'll be doing that project later this afternoon in the Pick of the Week official launch. However, if you are wanting our Pick of the Week with the envelope liners and you want the watercolour waves pad, the way it's working out is you buy your Pick of the Week, your envelope templates, you buy your waves pad as well, and you get a fantastic free goodie bag, which Ben's got at his side.
Yes, I do. It's worth, as you said, £31 of $43. So, like we said, you know, realise it's $43 is the tariff on this, but that kind of negates the fact that you've got the tariff because you're getting all this stuff included as well. And it is all of the goodies across the top row here. So you're getting a couple of stamp and die sets, those beautiful frames included there. So you've got the With Love on Valentine's, which is kind of that beautiful frame flanked by all of those hearts. And then you've got your champagne celebration with the stamp. Let's celebrate with the bottles and the fireworks going off there too. You've got your set of stickers, 10 sheets in that sticker book. You're also going to get 240 of those beautiful enamel dots. Then we're going to give you all of the embellishments from the little circus collection. So that's pom-poms, it's the little mini ribbons in the peach and blue, and then you've got your little adhesive gems as well. And then you've got your 97 alphabet stickers too. You've got the full alphabet, you've got all of your numbers in there and punctuation marks as well. So that is added into that bundle as a little bit of a freebie when you go for your brand new template and paper plus that watercolour waves selection. So £50.38 is that platinum price, $61.52 in the US. And don't forget, get checking out now in this little break, and we'll be back in an hour's time for the official launch. The first hour of that 2-hour show will be the Pick of the Week, so your chance to ask more questions, your chance to see any requests. And then the second hour of that show, really looking forward to it, 60-minute deals, fast and furious, and the deals will only be live 5 minutes before that show. They will be gone 5 minutes after that show. What will be in the show? I don't know. You will need to be with Sara and me for that show to find out. In the meantime, massive thank you to Sara. Thank you to you guys. We'll meet you back here in an hour. Until then, bye for now.